If you're running a business, you know it's basically a living, breathing thing, right? It's got a pulse, it has good days and bad days, and yeah, sometimes it gets sick. So today, we're going to talk about a new kind of healthcare for your company. Let's talk about Dr. SME, the doctor of your business.
So let's just dive right in with a question that honestly probably keeps a lot of entrepreneurs here in Qatar up at night. Why do so many great, promising businesses seem to struggle? They struggle just to survive, let alone actually grow. Well, the answer might not be what you think. And there it is. Look, I know that can be a tough pill to swallow, but it's an essential truth we have to face. It's almost never about the product or the market. More often than not, the real problems, they're internal. It's all about the systems, the processes, the day-to-day decisions that really determine the health of your company. So just take a second here and think about your own business. Be honest. Does the lack of a clear system sometimes lead to chaos? Do you feel like you're constantly putting out fires instead of actually planning for the future? If any of that feels a little too real, you are definitely not alone. Okay, so let's zoom out from the daily grind for a minute and look at the bigger picture here. Because your business isn't just an island. Nope, it's part of a huge, vital ecosystem right here in Qatar. Just think about this number for a second. Over 24,000. That's how many small and medium-sized businesses are operating in Qatar right now. We're not talking about some small niche here. We are talking about the very engine of the entire economy. And to put that into perspective, those 24,000 plus businesses make up a staggering 97% of the whole private sector. I mean, the collective power and the potential here, it's just immense. But here's the catch. Here's the big problem. Even though this sector is the absolute backbone of the economy, it's critically underserved. You see, the big traditional consulting firms, they're built for giant corporations. And that leaves the most important part of the market without the professional management support it so desperately needs to grow. This is exactly why strengthening your business matters so much on a national level. It's a cornerstone of the Qatar National Vision 2030 and the National Development Strategy. The government is actively pushing for growth in this area, so it's clear that supporting your business isn't just about your profit, it's about building Qatar's future. So if that old model of consulting just doesn't work for this incredibly vital market, what's the alternative? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not about hiring another consultant who's just going to write you a fancy report. It's about finding a true partner. And this right here, this is the key difference. A management partner doesn't just call in advice from a distance. No, they are an administrative ally who actually gets into the trenches with you. They diagnose the real issues, they think through the solutions, and, this is the most important part, they follow through with you on the implementation. Let's just break this down, because the difference is night and day. Typical consultants, they write reports that, let's be honest, end up in a drawer. A management partner builds systems that your team actually uses every single day. They don't just give you theories, they help you put them into practice. They don't try to replace you as the owner. They empower you to lead your company even better. Okay, so what does this journey to a healthier business actually look like in practice? Well, it's a clear, structured path. It takes you from an initial diagnosis all the way to real, sustainable growth. It's all designed to be logical, to build on itself. So it all starts with step one, the business checkup. Think of it like a really deep, accurate diagnosis of your operations to find the root cause of any problems. From there, step two is the strategic design. A customized management system is built specifically for your company. No one-size-fits-all stuff. Then comes the most crucial part, hands-on implementation. We work with you to actually put these new systems into practice. And finally, over time, this can grow into a long-term strategic partnership. This works on a flexible retainer model, which gives you that ongoing C-level support without the huge cost of hiring a full-time executive. It's smart, it's affordable, and it works. And this is the goal. This is what it's all about. A business that isn't just scraping by, but one that is protected, healthy, and on a clear path to sustainable long-term growth. It's all about building that strength from the inside out. Okay, this all sounds great, you might be thinking. But how do you actually get started? How do you take that first step toward a healthier business without it being this huge, complicated, overwhelming thing? The answer is you keep it simple. The last thing you need is more complexity. There are no complicated contracts, no huge burdensome commitments just to get started. The whole process is designed to be super straightforward and to deliver value from day one. And it all kicks off with one simple, powerful thing: a management diagnosis. Just think of it as a complete health checkup for your business. It gives you a clear, totally honest picture of your company's health and a practical roadmap for what to do next. So this brings us to the final question, and this one's really for you. Are you ready to stop reacting to problems and start proactively building a stronger, more profitable, and more sustainable business? Are you ready to really take control? If the answer is yes, well, then your business checkup is literally just one call away. That very first step towards a healthier, better future for your company is right there. Contact Dr. SME today and let's get that diagnosis started.